welcome to my channel. Hoş geldiniz if you're new and welcome back if you're not. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So this is a belly dance channel, but I am pregnant and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 must-haves that I think have really helped me throughout my pregnancy. Keep watching! So if you don't know, I'm expecting a little baby. We're in the last trimester now, so not long to go. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps our channel out. Let's get started. Number 1, in the first trimester of my pregnancy, I could start to feel my hips moving and my bones moving. My hips were starting to click and make cracking noises from very early on. And having spoken to some physiotherapists throughout my pregnancy, they said that it's the relaxin hormone that are creating those changes, and they can happen early on in the pregnancy. You don't have to be far gone and the bump doesn't have to be visible. Your hormones, the changes in your body will still start to cause movement in the hips. So my first thing that really helped me out was a foam roller. That's right. I have to check the number of weeks, I've forgotten now, but up until a certain point you are still allowed to lie on your back. Okay, so early on you can invest in one of these or use it if you've already got it, especially during lockdown where we don't have access to masseurs and physiotherapists. It's a really good way of just ironing out a few little niggles in the hip area. If you get like tight cramps or any tightening, it can help realign your back. So I would roll it on the floor and I would roll it up and down my back very gently, and it also improves your posture, so it will help realign your spine. I would recommend investing in a foam roller, using it gently. Of course, I'm not a physiotherapist and I'm not a midwife, so this is just my personal experience, but I found it very useful in the first 12 weeks. As always with your body, listen to your body, be gentle with it and see what you can do from there. Number 2 is something that I consider to be a bit of a lifesaver throughout my pregnancy. Like I said, very early on, I started to get hip pain, or what they call pelvic girdle pain, and I just couldn't sit down. I couldn't sit down on chairs anymore like I used to. My body was just changing. My hips were uncomfortable. They would stiffen up if I was sitting down, and it was just really uncomfortable. So I invested very early on, from around again 12 weeks, in a birthing ball. So here we go. That's what it looks like. I'm sitting on it now. It's really comfortable. You can do little bounces on it, gentle bounces. You can circle your hips on it. And it frees up the hips, and it's just a bit more comfortable to sit on. I wouldn't recommend sitting on it for long periods of time, like all day. I break it up, so if say I'm on the phone, I might move to here, or if I'm watching a program, watch one program on the ball. So I switch it up to keep my hips mobile and so that they don't just get stuck and fixed in one place. I definitely recommend investing in a birthing ball, and as the name suggests, it's great to use throughout birth as well. So a lot of the birthing centres in the hospitals tend to have them, and there's also research to suggest that birthing balls relax the pelvis floor muscles and help the baby's head transition and move further down the pelvis, therefore assisting with birth and a shorter labour period. Make sure that when you buy a ball, it's anti-burst. I'll link the one I have below, because you don't want it to burst and then fall. You can feel rest assured as you get bigger that you won't be having any accidents sitting on the ball and you splatter and end up on the floor. So number 3, if you're a fitness person, or maybe if you just like maintaining a healthy body, as a dancer, I'm very conscious. I want to maintain my body so that I can continue dancing after I give birth as well. So this next app that I'm going to share with you is more about maintenance. As you progress throughout your pregnancy, your bladder will become weaker because your baby is pressing down, getting bigger, pressing down on your bladder, and you'll end up needing to go to the toilet more often. If you don't want to get up 3 times in the middle of the night, and also if you want to maintain a nice strong pelvic floor, which really will support you and your baby and also really help you for after birth, I would recommend getting the NHS Squeezy app. I found out about it halfway throughout my pregnancy. I think I paid about £2.50 or something like that. Download it onto your phone. You can set up notifications. It will remind you when to do your Kegel exercises. So this Squeezy app is basically a Kegel exercise app. I've got it set for 3 times a day, and it reminds me at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening to do my Kegel exercises. Because come on now, there's so much going on with baby brain as well. You're not going to remember to do your Kegel exercises. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't. So just having it on my phone, really easy. You can customize the app, set it up for as many times a day as you want, for different lengths as well. So you can do short squeezes, long squeezes, and I find it's really, really helped with getting up in the middle of the night. Last night even, I didn't get up once. I couldn't believe it. But I really do think it helps in not getting up as often during the middle of the night, resulting in better sleep. Win-win. Moving on to number 4. Like I said, because I had pelvic girdle pain very early on, I also found that it was really affecting my spine and the nerves up into my neck area and the base of my neck. So I'd get a really, really stiff neck when I'd wake up first thing in the morning. One thing I invested in very early on is a lovely, lovely pregnancy pillow. Look, I can't even get it in the screen. It's so big and comfy. So I bought this off Amazon. I think I'll link it down below. I think it's Bamimbi. I'm not too sure. But I got it in this lovely soft grey colour with hearts, as you can see. It's slightly curved and it's super, super comfortable, super thick. It's amazing. Oh my God. Me and my partner call it the second husband. It's really that great. So ever since I've started sleeping with it, I haven't woken up with a stiff neck. It's been amazing, because they say you should keep your legs in alignment if you suffer from pelvic girdle pain, and this allows you to do so safely. And as your bump gets bigger, it's got this lovely curve shape that snugly fits around your bump. And if you're lucky, sometimes you'll feel your baby might start to push the little pillow and play around with the pillow when you're sleeping at night or when you're settling down at night. And one of the reasons I bought it as well is because it comes with a button on the end. So I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And that means I can interlace it, hook the button in, and it becomes a breastfeeding pillow. So I can, and I do, and my husband does as well. We sit up in bed with it behind us. I can read a book very comfortably. It's a lovely product. Also, it is a breastfeeding pillow, so you can use it to prop yourself up. So I intend to use it after I give birth as well. And it also comes through, I have got the piece, but it also comes with a piece in the middle, and then sort of put baby and settle baby down in. Obviously, I recommend that you supervise the baby while using the middle piece. But I'm very, very happy with this purchase. And finally, number 5, my final purchase, which I feel as a dancer, as someone who wants to maintain their fitness throughout pregnancy, this has been another must buy. Currently wearing it. It's the Calvin Klein maternity bras. They have little hooks, you might be able to see, so you can unhook those. So I intend to use it after pregnancy as well for breastfeeding, but during pregnancy they're so comfortable. Don't know about you, but I haven't been able to wear any underwire bras, and as your bump gets bigger, you're not the same size anymore, so these are very, very good throughout pregnancy. So they offer a lot of support. So it's got a waistband, you know, the classic Calvin Klein waistband down the bottom, so that stretches. Lovely soft cotton material, with a slight bit of padding in there, which is also removable, but it offers great support whilst you're pregnant, and whilst your cup size increases. They're not just an investment for pregnancy, it's also postnatally. You can use them for breastfeeding with their little clips. So those are my 5 must-haves during pregnancy. If you want to maintain your fitness, or if you're a dancer, or if you just want maybe some cool fun products during pregnancy to maintain your body, I would definitely go with these. I highly recommend them. They've worked wonders for me. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know below. Otherwise, subscribe and like this channel. I hope it's been helpful for you. And do share, is there anything that you've come across which has really helped you or helped maintain your fitness and your body throughout pregnancy? Lots and lots of love. And if you're pregnant, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Fingers crossed everything goes well. Mwah.